Okay.
Hmm.
Dutchman. Okay, it's from Ron Suron, and the subject is Dutch Mantell and the Conan lawsuit.
Right.
Dutch Mantell brings up Conan suing him. He kind of buries Conan. And it's a clip that he played, and basically he said that he was talking. It's too long, but you people can go listen to this on YouTube if you want. But um, Dutch still has ill will towards you towards that.
Right.
Basically, and that's why he won't come on the show. Yeah, because who did you have to sue when you sued WCW?
TNA.
Oh no,
Everybody
excuse
that.
TNA.
Yeah.
Okay, but you had to sue. You had to sue all the creative, right?
Yeah. I sued Dutch, Terry, uh,
Yes.
Dixie, and Jeff.
Right. Interesting. Yeah. So he's still. I guess the thing was there because you were they made you work hurt. Was that was the issue?
That and racial discrimination.
Right. Right. Well, go listen. You guys can go listen to this clip. It's too long for this, but yeah, he still has ill will.
Yeah, well, he's a liar. Let me tell you something. Uh, uh, Somebody sent this to me. I forgot who it was.
Mhm.
So I said, okay, let me hear what Dutch's version is of this. And I
Oh, so
listened
you
to
heard? Oh,
it.
you listened to this?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did because I wanted
Okay.
to hear what his version was because I knew somewhere in there he was going to try to make himself look good. Now,
Mhm.
I'm not as, I'm not as, I'm not, okay, let me put it to this way. No, nobody likes to be called the racist. Nobody likes to be painted in a bad light, but we all do up. And you know what, Dutch? You must be misremembering thing, or you're outright lying. Because for you to come out and say that I made this up, you know, you're lying. All right. So let's get a couple things straight with Dutch. I was selling somas when I was in Impact, and I told them that I was selling somas to the executive officers, and they were taking them while they were working.
Mm.
Okay. Number two, many times a lot of racial jokes were made on my behalf, and then they'd always be like, "Oh, we're just ribbing on the square. We're just joking." Like I remember one time at night. I don't know if you remember this at the DoubleTree. Jeff used to have those parties up there in the penthouse,
Mhm.
and all the boys would be up there. 99% white, and I'd knock on the door with Moody, who's Puerto Rican, and he'd say stuff like "No brownies allowed," and everybody would pop. And he'd call me other names, and I told him one time I did get mad. I go, "Listen, I don't call you Yosemite Sam or Huckleberry Finn or any other name. Okay, my name is Carlos. So let's keep that right there." And he made a lot of racial remarks that if he doesn't, if I have to take 2 or 3 hours to find the deposition, I'll give you exact quotes. So don't come out there with this. Now, do I think that because somebody makes a racial joke, they're racist? No, but they are at least ignorant. So you were ignorant of the fact that you made a lot of racial jokes and why would I say that about the Puerto Rican people? This is a direct quote from you, Dutch. When Steiner was in the hospital in Puerto Rico, you said I wouldn't trust those Puerto Rican doctors. Why don't they fly into the United States? So don't come out here not trying to sugarcoat, paint yourself in a positive light and me like some scumbag. All right, because was going down. And for anybody to think that an old Southerner like him, from wherever he's from, Tennessee, wasn't using racial language, you're just kidding yourself. All right. So don't come at me with that Dutch. Oh, I'm mad. Yeah, get mad all you want. You said it. How about that?
All right. There we go. this is gonna get some traction, I imagine.
Yeah.
Hey, crew. How long ago was this, though? By the way,
Maybe 2006 or something like that.
that would have. It's like 16 years ago, huh?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. How did when you sued Jeff,
Right.
then you basically just you know when did it become water under the
That was
bridge?
very weird. Yeah,
Watch
that
it.
was very weird conversation because I sued Jeff, and then he came to he came to Mexico,
Hmm.
and I was booking at the time, and I just sat down with him and I just told him straight up. I go, I know we have an
Why did
issue
he take? Why did he take the booking if you guys still had like
because I
you?
don't think he knew I was the booker.
Oh,
I
really?
think, I
Okay.
think.
Okay.
you know. And so when he showed up, I just told him straight up. I go, look, I know we've got an issue in the past, and I just want to know, is it going to be a problem going forward? This is exactly what he said, and he was right. He goes, it's water under the bridge. And I will have to say it's always been water under the bridge after that, you know.
Do you think that you and Dutch could be water under the bridge at some point?
Yeah, it could be water under the bridge, but yeah, I don't need no reason to stay mad at him. But of course, if you're gonna come out here people and try to make me look like I'm making up, there's a reason I won the lawsuit, dude, because I had witnesses. Yo, what up? This is Konnan, and I host Keeping It 100, my co-host, Disco Inferno, unfortunately.
Well, I'd say you're my co-host.
Listen, every Thursday here on Spreaker, we talk pro wrestling, sports, movies, music, TV, pop culture, and some politics. It's everything the rest of the pro wrestling podcasts are not.
Tune in to hear myself, the superior one, educate and inform.
Tune in to hear me bury Disco.
That's very disrespectful.
Join us every Thursday on Spreaker and keep it 100. Boom!